Good evening. Anin. Netisnikas wapi kaniukwe. Well, I'm on the road as usual and traveling home from North Battleford. Today was a very emotional day, a day of honor, a day of honoring survivors, honoring the Battleford Industrial Indian Residential School, and to bring together and engage their survivors and their former students and descendants and families and around the community of North Battleford. It was really nice to be a part of that, to witness this. And I feel like our nations are rising. Our nations are rising and reclaiming what is rightfully ours. And the truth in that history, the truth before reconciliation, the history of what my ancestors and many, many other out there have endured and lived through and can tell those stories. It's such an honor to be part of these gatherings and to see the resilience and the beauty of our people is something that's so empowering and uplifting. And I'm so grateful to be a part of that and to advocate for that on behalf of Muskowgon. And a little bit of history, and back in 1997 was when the residential school closed down, and my late father, Chief Philip Wolf, at the time he was a chief, and he gathered over 300 survivors on Muskowgon, and he engaged them and asked them what they wanted for that building in the future. And they had a vote at that time, and over 300 of them in attendance voted to keep that building standing as a reminder of the history and a reminder of what our beautiful people lived through and endured, and we're still here regardless of what legislation policies were implemented to wipe us out. We're still here, we're standing strong and understanding our rights as people, our treaty right, our inherent right, and our sovereign right as individuals. Sovereign right doesn't have to do anything with a nation. It's a sovereign right as a human being. Human rights is our sovereign rights. And I'm so blessed to be a part of that and to facilitate all of that process for the nation for the last 4 years. Has been such an honor. In August of 2021, we had the first meeting. We had the first meeting for all of the work that was happening at the residential school regarding locating the unmarked graves, engaging our survivors in that whole process, and knowledge keepers to have ceremony and honor those that never made it home. It's been quite the journey, and all of this work, it took us generations to come to a place where we could stand and tell the truth with honor, truth before reconciliation. When I advocate, especially with those from federal government, provincial government, I always tell the feds that school was in operation for 111 years to kill the Indian in me and my ancestors. And for as long as I live and as long as I'm alive, I'm going to be advocating to reclaim what's rightfully ours, and that's the language, the culture, and reconnection to our traditional territories. That's our right as the original people of this land. That's our right. And as hard as this work can be at times, to witness what I see, and this history, this awareness, the education that needs to happen for our younger generation, and understanding the history. The truth has never been taught in the history books. All it was a colonized perspective. And now we need to honor that history, as dark as it is, so that our future can understand where we come from and why we are the way we are. And to honor each other and uplift each other. And to understand that everybody is on their own place, in their own time in this journey. And some of them are lost in addictions. Some of them are only beginning to speak the truth. And then there are some who are out there being the warriors in advocating, fighting for what is rightfully ours. All that they attempted to take away from us is not lost, and we can reclaim that. The language, the culture, and the connection to the land. That will always make us who we are as a people, as nations. And if we lose any one of those three aspects, then we're no longer a nation. We have to build on the strengths of our people. We have to build a foundation of belonging, accepting, understanding, and supporting each other. It was really an emotional day for me today in North Battleford, but it's an honor. It's an honor to be a part of it, to witness it, and to see that not only in Muskowgon but all across Turtle Island, our nations are rising. Be proud. Be proud of who you are, where you come from. Never be ashamed, because our people are strong, resilient, and beautiful, and will always be that way. Always. Be proud. Hold your head high. And honor